Greetings, boys and girls. Mr. M here, live from Studio 1A in Montañosville. Just wanted to share with you the coming rest of the week that we've got several things to cover. In this time that we have for the rest of this week, we do have to get some things done that need to to happen prior to the end of school. We've been talking a little bit with Miss Sanchez. I've been talking to Miss Sanchez, Sanchez, the fifth grade teacher, and our principal, Miss Sanchez, regarding our fifth graders. And one of the things we've been discussing is what kind of a tribute we could give to our boys and girls. And so we've come up with a few ideas. One of them was a banner congratulating our fifth grade class of 2020. Another possibility was making a wood sign and posting the wood sign outside of the school, possibly in front of the school, actually. But they're in the playground area, in the old playground area where the kindergarten used to have their playground. And it would be next to the marquee sign that's out there. We have our sign, our marquee sign. Another possibility was making student tiles with their name and the year of their class, which is fifth grade class 2020. And so I asked you to share ideas with me, and so I hadn't heard anything from anyone. I hadn't received a phone call as of yet or a message on email. So if you have an idea of what kind of tribute we could do for our fifth graders to congratulate them on being promoted to sixth grade, going on into middle school, let me hear from you. I'd like to hear from you either via Class Dojo, or if you want to just send me an email to montano_c@aps.edu, or even easier than that is calling me at 505-333-8353, either anytime after 1 o'clock, between 1 and 3 o'clock would be good, Monday through Thursday. So if you would give me a call and give me an idea of what you think we should do. And that goes for my fourth graders as well, as what can we do as a tribute to our fifth grade students who are going on to middle school. So in any case, just something I would share with you. And so those were the ideas that we came up with, Ms. Sanchez, myself, and our principal. So let us hear from you, okay? I need to know by this coming Friday so we can move on at least one of those ideas before the end of school, which officially ends May 22nd, okay? Starting off for today, of course, is our reading. We'll be doing our reading today. One of Aesop's stories, out of Aesop's stories or fables, this particular book written by Edward Dolch. And so this particular story comes from Aesop's stories, and it's entitled The Old Man and His Sons. Now, I have a son, and I am an older man, but this is an interesting story because it's about what we have to do together. One of the things that we have to do together, especially during this difficult time, is we have to learn to work together, but also get along together. And so in this story, I thought it was appropriate. It's called The Old Man and His Son. His sons, more than one. Okay? And so I'd like to read this to you. Once upon a time, there was a man who had 3 sons. They were good boys in all things but one. They would often fight with one another. Sound familiar? The man was getting old, and he did not think that he was going to live much longer. So one day he calls his sons to him. "What will you have us do for you, father?" asked one of the sons. And the old man had a bundle of sticks tied together with a string. He gave this bundle to his son and said, "Break this bundle of sticks for me, my son, would you please?" The boy tried and tried, but he could not break the bundle of sticks. The old man gave the bundle of sticks to each one of his sons. Each boy tried as hard as he could, but not one of them could break the bundle of sticks. Now, you suppose you could do that? If you were to get a bundle of sticks so thick in diameter and possibly break them in half if they were tied together? Then the old man untied the string and he gave to each boy just one stick. Wow. "Break the stick for me, my sons," said the old man. It was very easy for each boy to break just one stick. "My sons," said the old man, "I never want you to forget the lesson of the bundle of sticks. One stick by itself can be easily broken. So it is with each of you by yourself. Those who wish to hurt you can break you if each one of you goes his own way all by himself." Then the old man took the sticks that were left and tied them together. "See this bundle of sticks?" said the old man. "Nobody can break it if my sons do not fight, but rather work together. Nobody can hurt them. Never forget the lesson of the bundle of sticks." In that, boys and girls, is an interesting and powerful message that the old man gave to his sons. That together, that bundle of sticks is much stronger. Together, we gain more strength holding each other and supporting each other than being apart. Because apart, we're easily broken. And so during this time that's challenging and difficult, but if we stick together, we can overcome this difficult time. If we learn to stick together, work together as a bundle of sticks, then we can gain much strength from one another, much encouragement and much strength. So remember that, okay? And so in today's story, unlike yesterday's story, which we read, which was the cat and the fox, in this particular story, it was about an old man and his three sons. Let's learn from these, what I love to call fables, Aesop's fables or stories. Let's learn from them what it is that we can gain from the characters in our story. The old man had a message for his sons. I hope as you listen to this story that you got the moral or the gist of this story. What message was being conveyed through this story? Okay? And possibly this story might be something you want to write about in your summary and about the characters in this story, about this old man and his three sons. Him being a wise old man certainly proved to be of great necessity for those three sons, possibly. his wisdom would probably carry on. We would hope anyway, as these three sons grew together as brothers. So with that, let me go ahead and share with you our spelling words once again before we get started. Going on to our spelling test. Hopefully you took a practice test. If you did, I commend you. Be sure to post it to Class Dojo. If your parent hasn't received the invitation on their phone yet, be sure to ask them if they have. And if they have, let them know that in that message I sent them, that inside that message is a code, an access code for you to access Class Dojo, okay? So, the spelling test that we have for today, Unit 8. We took our spelling test for Unit 7 last week, the week before, Unit 6. So let's go over the spelling words together. And I'll retrieve those, okay? Number 1, sort. Number 2, chartered. Number 3, fair. Number 4, the word for the number 4, spelled out. Number 5, compound word, horseback. It's a compound word, but one word. Number 6, spare. Number 7, participate. Number 8, chore. Number 9, this is a bonus word, which I have written down here, practice. Number 10, skill. Practice, skill. Okay. Those are the bonus words for today. Okay. Give yourself a few minutes to go ahead and get ready for the spelling test. Remember that at any time you can stop and pause this test so that you can write down the word, okay? All right, let's start with word number 1. And I will refer to the sentences in which I will use the word, the spelling word, in unit number 8. 4, 7, unit 8.